Hello, this is Sabine von Toerne interviewing Cathryn Watters. Cathryn is a registered nurse and she recently started NMC Watch. Cathryn, can I just ask you why you started it and what you're hoping to achieve?
I set NMC Watch up because I went through the fitness to practice process myself. Prior to going through it, I was completely oblivious to how the process works. Embarrassingly so, actually. Having been through it now, I can't actually believe that I didn't know what to expect. I went through the fitness to practice on what was fundamentally an administration error, really, on my part, a lack of care, nothing that affected patient care whatsoever. It was about a certificate that was presented to an agency that I didn't work with. The dishonesty charge was proven, and as a result of that, at the end of my 3-day hearing, I was struck off the nursing register. Despite my current employer showing no concerns whatsoever about my practice and wanting desperately to ensure that I remained on the register, the NMC felt that because I denied the charges, I was not worthy of remaining on the nursing register. This was absolutely devastating to me, as you can imagine, not only to me but to my family, because I was the main breadwinner, and also my whole ethos is I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for the last 25 years. It's not just a job, it's who I am. An oncology nurse, I've dedicated my life to looking after people and putting people at the centre of everything I do. And to me, I was embarrassed, I was ashamed. I didn't really want anybody knowing, and I just wanted to run away. At times I was suicidal, and it was only because of the care and support I had from friends and from my husband, local church, that I was able to get through it. And through their support, I found others online that had also been through similar things to what I'd been through and could share similar experiences. I appealed at the High Court. I self-represented because my union would not support an appeal. They didn't feel that it was an above 50% chance of winning. So I prepared it and represented myself and stood in the High Court at the Royal Courts of Justice. Luckily, I think I had the most phenomenal judge who saw right through the charges, saw who I was within 20 minutes, saw the professional nurse that I was, and was able to, although not legally able to prove that the NMC did anything legally wrong, she was able to support my claim that the NMC were disproportionate and excessive in their sanction. Because of that, she was only able to reduce the sentence, if you like, to a 2-month suspension, but I was happy with that. It was fine. And then the process is that goes back to the NMC for them to decide what happens next. As soon as it went back in front of the NMC, I had a completely different panel, completely different to the fitness to practice panel that I'd had, and I had a High Court judge behind me. As soon as they heard the case and read the findings of the judge, they revoked the order completely, and I was back on the nursing register. I'm now back working at the unit I was working at before. I don't intend to work anywhere else. It's a wonderful unit. Everybody supports me extremely well. I've had my wobbles, but they've supported me through it, and that's what it's all about. But I set up NMC Watch because there's so many hundreds of nurses and midwives out there that go through this process every year, and we need to do better, and we need to expect better from our regulator.